Let's learn, let's fun by Teacher Erlene. English Grade 6, Quarter 2. Types of informational, factual text. Informational or factual text informs readers on true, fact-based information. These include a wide range of non-fiction, historical, scientific and technical texts including autobiographies and biographies, books about history, social studies, science, and the arts. It also includes directions, forms, and information displayed in graphs, charts, or maps, and digital resources on a range of topics. Informational or factual texts are materials that provide significant information or details about a particular person, place, thing, event, issue, and the like. They vary in terms of types, signal questions, and signal words. The types of informational factual text have purposes or descriptions, signal questions, and signal words. Let's go to the first type of informational text, the sequence. The purpose of this is to describe or present statements, events, or items in order and or enumerates procedures or steps in doing something. The case structures or the signal questions: what statements, items, events, or steps are listed? Do they happen in this order? Do they always happen in this order? And the features or the signal words: first, second, next, then, before, after, finally, following, not long, after, now, and soon. And the next type, description. The purpose is to describe a person, place, thing, idea, or concept by explaining its features and characteristics or by giving examples. The key structures or the signal questions of this: what is specific topic, person, idea, or thing is being described? How is it described? How does it look like? How does it work? What does it do? What is important to remember about it? And the features and the signal words, for instance, such as an example, to illustrate characteristics. Another type of informational text, the cause and effect. The purpose of this refers to what happened or effect and why it happened or the cause. Key structures or signal questions: what happened? Why did it happen? And what caused it to happen? And the features or the signal words: so, because, since, therefore if, then, this led to, reason why, as a result, maybe, due to, effect of, consequently, for this reason. And another type, the comparison and contrast. The purpose of this is to show or present how two or more things are alike and or different. Key structures or the signal questions: what items or things are being compared? In what ways are they alike? In what ways are they different? And the features or the signal words, same as, similar, alike, as well as, not only, but also, both, instead of, either, or, on the other hand, different from, as opposed to. And the last type, problem and solution. The purpose of this is to tell us about the problem and the possible solutions to it. The key structures or the signal questions: what is the problem? Why is this a problem? Is anything being done to try to solve the problem? What can be done to solve the problem? And the features or the signal words: questions is, dilemma is, the puzzle is, to solve this, one answer is, one reason for the problem is. Let us analyze this. Let us identify the types of text, their purposes, and the signal words used. All crocodilians are reptiles with long snouts, long tails, 4 short legs, tough skin, and sharp teeth. Members of the crocodilian family include alligators, crocodiles, caimans, and gavials. Crocodilians live in warm weather throughout the year, and they spend part of their time in the water and part of their time on land. Almost all crocodilians grow to be very large, with the largest more than 20 feet long. There are 2 kinds of alligator, 14 kinds of crocodiles, 8 kinds of caimans, and 1 kind of gavial. In this passage, or paragraphs, it describes the crocodilians. They are the reptiles with long snouts, long tails, 4 short legs, tough skin, and sharp teeth. And they also mentions the family and give example of the members like alligators, the crocodiles, caimans, and gavials. And also describe that crocodilians grow to a very large, with the largest more than 20 feet long. So therefore, this type of text is description. Another, let us analyze this. Recently, scientists have gained an understanding of a crocodile's reproductive activity. Crocodiles mate in the water, where the buoyancy keeps them from crushing each other. Prior to mating, they are stylized postures, jumping, submerged bubble blowing, and snout contact. After mating, hard-shelled eggs are laid in a nest, in a hole scooped in sand. When it's time to hatch, the infant crocodiles begin a loud chirping sound that leads the female to the nest, which she excavates. Finally, when all the babies are accounted for, the mother crocodile transports them to the shallow water, where they will remain under adult protection for weeks or months. On this passage, use recently, prior to, after, when it is time, and finally. So therefore, this type of text is sequence. Another, let us analyze this. On the riverbanks of the Nile River, home to some crocodiles, there are many kinds of birds, sometimes called crocodile birds because they are always hopping around crocodiles. The big crocodiles and the birds are useful to each other for several reasons. The birds eat flies and leeches that they find on the crocodile skins and mouths. In this way, the birds get a good meal and the crocodiles get rid of the leeches and flies. Sometimes an enemy frightens the birds, who scream and fly away. As a result of the noise, the birds give the crocodiles a warning of danger. On this passage, use because for several reasons. As a result, so therefore, it is a cause and effect text. Okay, let us analyze this also. Alligators and crocodiles, along with their relatives the caimans and the gavials, are very much alike. These crocodilians are reptiles with long snouts, long tails, 4 short legs, tough skin, and sharp teeth. There are some differences, however. Gavials have the longest snout and the most teeth. Some people say that alligators and crocodiles differ in the shape of their snouts and the positioning of their teeth. Zookeepers say that crocodiles move faster than alligators and have nastier dispositions. On this passage, use along with some differences, differ. So therefore, it is a comparison and contrast. Again, thank you. Thank you for listening. Let's Learn, Let's Fun by Teacher Erlene.